Today I'm going to discuss the key considerations in relation to completing an impairment assessment in the upcoming financial reporting cycle. The accounting standards require you to complete an annual impairment assessment to ensure that your aircraft are not carried on your balance sheet above the recoverable amount. The recoverable amount of an aircraft under IFRS is the hire of the aircraft's fair value less cost of disposal and its value in use. In determining the fair value less cost of disposal for the purposes of the impairment test, lessors should ensure that the current maintenance condition of the aircraft is factored in, including all related intangibles, as this has a significant impact on the overall value of your aircraft. For aircraft that have a fair value greater than the carrying amount of the aircraft, there is no requirement to complete a value in use assessment. In determining the value in use, a key consideration is the discount rate used to discount your future cash flows. From a lessor's perspective, as there may not be an asset-specific rate directly available in the market, a starting point in estimating the aircraft's discount rate could be the entity's weighted average cost of capital, using, for example, the capital asset pricing model. Other factors to take into account are the entity's incremental borrowing rate and other market borrowing rates. The discount rate should then be adjusted to reflect the way that the market would assess the specific risks associated with the aircraft's estimated cash flows. Another key consideration in determining the discount rate is to ensure it excludes risks for which the estimated cash flows have already been adjusted for. The second key consideration in your value in use assessment is to ensure that the contracted return condition of the aircraft currently on lease is reflected in your forecast. There are a number of key assumptions management are required to make, including forecasting utilisation of the aircraft, the timing of future maintenance events and the costs of those events, including the expected impact of inflation. Where a lessor is assuming a sale at the end of the current contracted lease, the forecasted maintenance condition of the aircraft should be factored into the estimated sales price. A key difference under US GAAP is the recoverable amount of an aircraft is the higher of the carrying amount and the undiscounted cash flows that are expected to arise from the use and eventual disposal of the aircraft over the asset's useful life. If the carrying amount is not recoverable, then the impairment loss is the difference between the carrying amount of the aircraft and the fair value of the aircraft. If the undiscounted recoverability test is failed, then the cash flows used to measure the fair value and calculate the amount of the impairment loss are discounted using a market participant discount rate. If you would like any further information, please don't hesitate to reach out to our aviation team.